Hello, Dave here. Just having a wander about in Middlesbrough today and down Linthorpe Road area and just looking round at some of the finery and some of the buildings. And what I want to really show you is this building here. You know, that monstrosity of a place. Now, this is what I call a repurposed building. The date that's given for when it was built, I don't believe it was built then. I believe it was repurposed then. But it's one of those buildings, if you change the decor a little bit outside, you've got yourself a church. You know, as it goes, this building, God knows what it was. I think it was privately owned, and now it's flats or apartments, I'm led to believe. But it's quite a grand building. That's what I call the rich red pre-Victorian brickwork. It's absolutely lovely. It has a sort of richness and a texture that you don't have with bricks today. But what gets me with most buildings like this, and that's, you know, what's up there. You know, these I call capacitors. These things up the top here, balls on them. You see them on a lot of buildings. You see them on churches as well, but quite often with churches they're slightly different shape, they're like a conical shape. But yeah, it's quite stunning. What we also have in this corner here, if I can get my gimbal right again, is this wonderful tower. Bloody wasps now. You know, it's quite a place, it really is. See, you have almost like a little bit of a fence in there, but why when there's just bricks behind it? You know, what is the purpose, what is the point of that? You know, it's it's one of those things, it's impossible to find out the true origins of these places, because like I said, the history books just start off, the base is a lie. You know, that this building was built from scratch in 19 or whatever it was. And the way they usually check, and that's starting right away to the building's owners or planning department, places like that, and start asking for photos, photograph proof, or drawings or plans. Because when this was built, supposedly, photography was quite well advanced. At least all your likes of your architects, your builders, you know, if you've been commissioned to build something like that, I would have thought there'd be thousands of pictures. But when you go looking, it's usually very difficult to find any proof of when they were built. You usually find a little clip in your history book somewhere. This building next to it, I'm not going to go in, it's people's apartments, people live here. That's been quite, you know, in a sense, tarted up with new brickwork. You can actually see up the top there the dark red brickwork just behind there. You know, that's your old brickwork. But anyway, we'll have a wander on the side and see if there's out I can see there. Really stunning building, it is. You know, go to McAlpine's or somewhere like that, ask them to build you a place like this, they couldn't do it. You know, a lot of this technology is being lost to us. one hell of a lot of cable there going into the ground. Earthing cables maybe. But as I've seen before, some of the earthing cables for these buildings, from your antennas up the top, go straight into the ground. But other earthing cables go into water chambers below the buildings. So make of that what you want. I'll try and get across the road here. Have a look over there while I press the button. See if we can get a better view of this tower. Lovely day. And there's... we get across here. There's a girl's got on without how it will run for it. I want to spin round and see if we can get the lovely tower on this place. You know what I mean? Just look at the place, it's... you know, you can see on the roof there as well. Seen them on a lot of old church roofs as well. That's just been capped off compared to what it was originally. There's another one there. Very heavy traffic on these roads. But there you have it. It's one of those what I call repurposed buildings. This one must have had enough churches at the time. So I think this one was privately owned, or I may be wrong. But either way, it's a stunning place. It really is. Oh dear. Okay, what problems now? Oh, it's the wind. Right, so that's just another little building on the Linthorpe Road. Catch you later. Bye.